live. We're back.
We're best guess who's back in the house. We're off the deep end. Watch as we dive in. It's Brian and
Delia
Delia.
now.
Okay. Wow, guys.
Okay.
A lot of tea just happened during the break. Delia doesn't really want to talk about it, but just say there was some trouble with the law. No, it was all good. It was all good.
We're fine.
We're fine. But yeah, wild couple of minutes here in the booth. Speaking of wild things going on at Iona, Delia, what about that whole Chartwell's scandal?
Disgusting.
Okay, can we tell our viewers what the scandal was?
So I know. I had to throw out an adjective real quick. Okay, so a friend of ours actually took a video of a worm like chilling out in a burger in Spelman in the Vitanza Commons. And yeah, it was just vulgar. It was gross. The worm was, I don't know if it was a maggot, a parasite, earthworm. It wasn't like your normal earthworm. It supposedly they claim that it fell from a nearby overhanging plant.
Yeah, but those plants are fake. I don't think bugs hang around.
The bugs could think they were real.
Maybe, but like if they ate the fake leaves, wouldn't they die? Don't they need real leaves for nutrition? I'm just spitballing here. No, yeah, but Delia and I actually know the videographer of the alleged video,
videographer.
So like
he's a very, very talented, established videographer.
But like for the rest of the school, they just found out about it after
via the email.
Iona sent out a mass email saying that explaining the whole situation, saying that they brought a health inspector in and that they
they were like, we bought in a third search party. Like,
yeah, this whole thing.
Search for the worm.
And they said that the cause of this worm was the plants and that it must have just fallen from a plant and that they removed the plants.
They did a thorough investigation.
Yeah. And so they don't expect any more worms in the food. No. So us scales can go happily eat their mediocre food enjoyably. But I've actually, because the Ionian, the school newspaper, is actually going to be running a piece on this.
Are you really?
Next issue, yeah.
Of course, you guys will.
Well, this is student news. This is something big.
This is big stuff.
This is hot. This is what Wendy Williams would call a hot topic.
Or do you have a snapshot of the worm in the burger?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Because the videographer in question doesn't want to release it.
Oh, he doesn't want to release it.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll have to sign a couple papers.
Well, the reasons he doesn't want to release it are very shady. Not on his part, someone else who will not be named. Yeah, the juice is real.
I'd love to hear about it.
Should I say it? I don't know.
We have so many viewers, Brian.
Okay, but
no, I'm just kidding.
Before I go into that, I will say, so someone on the Ionian team did some research for this piece and about like other Chartwells, because obviously Iona is not the only school where Chartwells.
That's such a great idea.
And apparently there have been issues like about mice and like things. So like if the inchworm was,
but mice, okay, I get that. Mice is kind of like, that's expected coming from like a cafeteria, right?
No, that should not be the norm. If that is the norm, then we got to do something about that.
Like I understand, like if you find like a mouse and you take care of it.
No, well, it wasn't like a mice in the kitchen. It was like a mice in the bags of food. Yes,
no.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I sound like
melody harmony.
Yes.
No, wow. Oh my gosh. No.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Wildlife in Chartwell's food.
No, but the videographer in question got paid off, so to speak, by Chartwell's.
You're lying.
No, got some
free food.
Not free food, but definitely got a boost to his meal plan.
Yeah. So. Oh.
Yeah. Right.
In order boost in my meal plan.
Yeah, and that was in exchange, I guess, for him not releasing the video before they could release. I don't know if that was just forever or before they could release a statement. Like they wanted it all under the rug. Because obviously, if that went to Twitter, it would have been a whole
Yeah,
thing.
we'll give you
From like a Chartwell's
we'll
business perspective, I get why they
give you
did
like
that,
$1,000
but
more dollars to eat our food.
yeah.
But the thing is, like, we can't, like, the people that live on campus, like, we live off, so we can go buy our fresh goods at Stop and Shop or ShopRite.
Yeah.
But these kids on campus, there's no other choice.
Well, even me,
La Penta, which is also Chartwell's.
I mean, and even people who live off campus like us, like I eat on campus all the time, you know?
Yeah, that's where you get your breakfast. I do the occasional lunch.
Because it's convenient. Like today, I had all my meals on campus.
It is convenient.
Yeah, because I haven't gone grocery shopping yet. I have to do that this weekend.
I mean, at least we live close to campus, so.
Yeah.
I feel like we're prime collegiate real estate.
Oh, yeah. But that's like a whole different. Speaking of off campus, let's talk about off campus housing.
Love off campus housing. Love it.
What made you want to?
We actually did a segment. We did a segment. Well, you were hosting the segment, but we did the segment on the Snapchat. Is that still a thing?
Yeah. Spencer Moran, a good buddy of ours, is actually taking over the I own a Snapchat sometime this week because they got in touch with me and they're like, hey, we know you took over the Snapchat story last year. And we need another male / athlete. Would anyone on your team be interested? And
Cuba.
I almost wanted to say like I want to do it again, but you know,
I guess take all the spotlight.
So I gave them. I asked in the locker room. I was like, "Hey boys, who wants to take over the Iona Snapchat?" And Spencer Moran volunteered.
Stepped to the plate.
So be on the lookout, everyone. Follow Iona College on Snapchat, and you know, get ready for a fun day of following that boy around.
That'll be fun.
That'll be a fun time.
That'll be very funny.
He's
a wild dancer.
Yes, but it's okay. Back to off-campus housing. I did speak about it when I took over the Snapchat, you know, because a lot of people asked about it because a lot of people want to know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know,
the more you know.
So what made you want to move off campus?
I think, well, all my friends were moving off campus, and I kind of just, I enjoyed my freshman year. My living situation was great. I mean, I had the huge bathroom, which was great.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, because people didn't get many rooms. Like people were in like the Eastchester apartments, which I'm not a fan of the Eastchester apartments. But
if they were closer, I would be. I just don't think I
liked the 9 girls to a room. Like that's just a lot, you know. I don't think I'd be able to study at all, or like get my like, you know what I mean. Like there should just be no separate. I don't know. I feel like there wouldn't be like, not that I really need a lot of me time because I'm not that kind of person that needs me time.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, I like love to be surrounded by people, but I think 9 girls that's just a lot.
Yeah.
And I really liked the house, and I loved the house, and I just loved the idea of being off campus with all my friends and everything. And it was a good area, so
definitely. And yeah, basically the same for me. All my friends were moving off, you know, just a little more like lackadaisical, and just like obviously Iona has a lot of, and any school has a lot of rules for your the dorm rooms, and we just all didn't want to deal with them, you know.
Yeah, I was used to rules because my high school was pretty strict, but like
so is mine. We went Mariana's tradition.
Duh.
We went.
My God. Why did I forget that?
Yeah,
for a second.
No,
we talk about that like most of the time.
Not like school rules. Obviously, like you have to follow school rules, but just like
there was a
living there was a lot of things on like just for example, like room checks. There were a lot of things that I just did not agree with.
I couldn't even put like decorations like where I wanted.
Exactly.
Like, I understand you're trying to be safe, which I get.
Obviously, because if we get a fire, we're screwed. But like I was on the top bunk, and so like just aesthetically, I want to put my posters so that I can see them all from my bed, and that if you come in, they wanted me to like literally have the top of my posters to be like halfway on my wall, so that like you would see only the top half, and then the bottom half of my poster
would be
like either blocked by the bed itself or like reaching into the bottom bunk. And I was like, no, and because then it just looks ugly, like that white. Like I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, and
well, yeah, that's just that the rules they just had to be in place. But living off campus is fun. It's a good time.
And I had my.
You learn a lot. Learn how to cook. Learn how to clean. You learn how to
clean. My house actually hired a cleaner.
Oh yes. Did that happen?
It's happening on Monday.
Is everyone going to be out of the house?
I believe so. I'm pretty I'm in the house all day.
How much was it?
It was $23 each.
23?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all, especially considering
They're gonna clean your entire house.
Yeah.
Your rooms too?
No, not our rooms.
Oh, okay.
Just the big living room. Oh my god, shout out to Margaret
Oh my
Bake and
gosh,
Katie22 tags.
Bake, love you guys. Watch our show.
Considering how gross our house is, they deserve all the money that they are getting, hoping they do a good job,
Is it like a group of people? It definitely has to be.
I don't know.
Your bathrooms are gonna shine.
Yeah.
They're gonna shine.
Shine like a shine bright.
Because I
like
think your bathrooms are needed the most.
Oh yeah, our bathrooms.
Like I don't even know how you clean yourself in your bathroom when your bathroom's not clean.
Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, yeah.
Desperado.
Margalo.
It's Rihanna hour.
Rihanna, Obana, Banana, Fana, Fofana, Me, Ma, Momana, Rihanna, Delia, Bobilia, Banana, Fofilia, Me, Ma, Momilia.
And cut. Scene. Great job, Brian.
Great job.
Callbacks are never. See you never.
See you never. Delia, you should audition for the Players annual murder mystery.
I have stage fright.
No, you don't. Really?
I mean, okay, so I was able to do
RJ Hawkins is directing it. You love him.
I do.
He would bribe. Lady Gaga said on the set of Stars Born that she was nervous, and Bradley just made her feel so safe and vulnerable, and she could open up.
Do you think RJ Hawkins could be my Bradley Cooper?
Maybe, yeah. And you can get a small role, like one line, like it's just fun,
Like stop,
yeah.
and then I get off the stage.
Yeah, maybe. Why not? I've done the murder mystery every year, and it's so easy. You only practice for 2 weeks because it's in October.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally like no commitment at all. As long as you learn your lines, or in your case, line, they don't really care if you like show up.
You saying I can't get lines?
I would want you. I would want us two to be the leads.
I like wouldn't mind doing that, but I just don't know.
You actually came to me to the murder mystery auditions freshman year. Remember that?
That was murder mystery.
Yeah, remember the meatball sauce to put on your pasta. Yeah, freshman year I got cast in the as the slut. Great role. Favorite. That was very fun.
And what else? You were multiple.
And then last year.
No, you were 2 things that day.
Oh, I was hot dad.
Hot dad.
And then last year I was the intern. 2 very fun roles.
How long is it? It's an hour, the murder mystery?
It's like, oh, we're talking about the murder mystery. RJ Hawkins, we were just talking about you.
We shouted you out, RJ. There he is.
Everyone audition for the murder mystery from 8 to 10:30 tonight. Could you guys even see them? I don't even know. But yeah, it's a really great time. It's only like an hour, maybe even less, honestly. Like it's very short. And it's the audience gets dinner and a show, usually it's like a pasta dinner with salad, pasta and cookies. Pasta and cookies. And yeah, it's always like a murder mystery.
There's always a murder.
Someone always gets murdered.
Sorry to give it away.
And you're gonna get murdered too from our comedy. It's gonna be so funny. You're gonna die. Just gonna die.
Okay. Well, thanks guys so much for being with us today. We're gonna take a short break and we'll be back real soon. Okay, bye.